Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Cheyenne here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you thumbs up this video if you like it. Let me know down below in the comments if you like it, if you love it, something new, something different. And also hit that subscribe button so you can always stay up to date and join the Cheyenne Beauty family. And if you are not new to my channel, thank you for coming again for yet another video. Today I'll be reviewing the Bretman Rock and Wet n Wild Beauty collaboration Jungle Rock. This released about, I want to say, the beginning of February or so. They hinted at it coming out, but they're just now doing launch videos I'm seeing. So this is fairly new. I got the 15 pan eyeshadow palette here. I will be swatching that for you guys as well. Gorgeous array of mattes, shimmers, and some glitters, as well as their loose powder, which I have right here. It's a duo loose powder. Love it. So unique. It's so Bretman. It's so fresh. It's so wild and fierce. It's the cutest little thing ever. And I got the makeup bag. Right now, Wet n Wild, they're doing a kind of spend $20 to $35 or more, and you get a free makeup bag. And this makeup bag is big. So go ahead and cop that. I will link both products down in the description box, and I will show you how I created this beautiful cut crease just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Like, turn up and look cute while you're doing it. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is the Bretman Rock Jungle Rock Wet n Wild collaboration. It's a 15 pan eyeshadow palette. Gorgeous shades. We have some glitters, we have some mattes, we have some shimmers here. And it's only $14.99 on Wet n Wild's website. I haven't checked retail, like actually in stores, but their website, it's $14.99. And there's also Afterpay, so you know, if you ain't got it right now, you can cop it next week, baby. You feel me? So go ahead and get it. I'm going to link it in the description box down below. I went ahead and swatched all the shades too within the palette, and I will be reading them out to you. The first one, so going from right to left, I have Coconut Connoisseur, Prowlaya and Cheetah. That's this middle shade here. Don't Be Lion, King of the Jungle, Anaconda, Venomous, Flamingo, Pounce on 'em, Apeshit, Deeper, Big Peacock Energy, Feline Myself, Two Can Play That Game, and Alpha. And Alpha is the last kind of black shade down here. They're all so gorgeous. They all swatch so beautiful. I love the pigmentation. And especially for Wet n Wild, I was kind of sketched. I was like, okay, we gonna see how this plays out, you know? But they're keeping up. Like, I did some experimenting before actually reviewing it, so this isn't like a first impression type of video. It's just after getting to know the product a bit and not doing anything to like damage the integrity of the product. That means like by adding like a setting spray to enhance something. Just pure raw product. I honestly can say I love it, and I am so excited to review it for you guys. Those of you who want to experiment with more drugstore type of makeup, I think starting here is an amazing foundation. It's an amazing start. And Wet n Wild, they've been kind of like getting it up in the game. I love their prime and set type of like refreshing mist that they have going on. Don't really use too much of their any other like face products, but I love their primer spray. I love the palette itself. But he also came out, Bretman, he also came out with other items within the collection. I know he came out with like some brushes. He has a satin refresh mist spray or whatever, and he has a loose highlighter. I opted for the palette and the highlighter just because I feel like I don't really need to get too many other things within the product or within the collaboration or the collection, just because it's kind of, for me, useless. Although I can see the benefit as in getting the primer, the setting spray, because it's already formulated to work with his other products within the line. So I can see the benefit in getting that and staying more consistent within the collection. This is the highlighting or the loose highlighters. We have Lioness, and then we have Tigress. Tigress is supposed to be the more bronze, so this will be the more bronze shade here. And I swatched it for you. This is supposed to be Tigress, and then this is supposed to be Lioness, the more golden shade, excuse me. They're loose highlighters, so the pigmentation isn't going to be as compact as a pressed highlighter, but it's still there, honestly. Like, if you love to experiment with like bold kind of highlights and everything, or loose highlights, this is a first for me with a loose highlight. So I'm excited to try that out. And overall, I believe this one was 7 something. I think so. I'll go ahead and link this one down in the description box as well by itself, so you guys can just directly go to that product. And honestly, like, I think it's so cute. It comes, Bretman did an excellent job with marketing, by the way. Everything has BR on it. For Bretman Rock, it has Neem, X, Wet n Wild. And then even on the inside of the packaging here, it's BR. I don't know if you can see here. It's gonna say Bretman, it stands for Bretman Rock. I appreciate that. The loose highlighter has these little tabs to keep the product from falling out. It's hard if you have nails, but you lift the little tabs here. I don't want to cut them off or anything. I feel like, I'm not sure if it's solely only for packaging purposes because I bought it online, shipped to home, but I like the idea of having it kind of separated with its own individual flaps to keep the product from mixing. But that's what they look like. You can literally just like kind of like tap your finger and then get some product. You can kind of see here. Like, that's so cute. And they're so easy. They're not like all messy in a sense, you know? It's very easy to deal with. So I'm gonna be showing you a cute little eye look. I feel like it's appropriate for St. Patrick's Day. I will be going in with a few shades from his palette here, but first for my transition, I'm gonna start off with a different shade from the Decadence palette I got from Target not too long ago. I'm gonna go in with the shades, let me see what this is, Luxury, and then probably then go into the actual Bretman's palette. Setting that transition, I like to apply my transition kind of like my crease area and then work my way up into my transition. Now that my beginning transition is already on, you can kind of see it here. I'm going to go in with the Pounce on 'em from the Bretman palette. I'm going to apply that. I don't have a mirror from his collection. I don't know if his collection included a mirror, so I'm just going to use my little Pure Cosmetics highlighter compact mirror. You can see the pigmentation here. I'm just using Pounce on 'em as kind of an aid to my already preset transition. Since I'm going to cut the crease, I want to kind of vibrate off of what's already there and deepen the pre-existing red transition going on by topping off with a bunch of oranges just for staying power. That's just my own preference. I don't think you necessarily have to if you don't want to go in with extra steps of orange and reds, but I want to emphasize the orange and emphasize the reds I'm adding just for a warmer look. Now that my second transition shade is on, and it's gorgeous so far, vibrant, warm shades, I am now going to apply Two Can Play That Game. Same brush, but I just wiped off the excess product and drying it out on the back of my hand so it's not too wet. Get a nice layer going on. Yes. I'm going to apply Two Can Play That Game just kind of like in the crease, and it warms it up just a little bit. You can kind of see the difference adding Two Can Play That Game versus the other eye that doesn't have the redder shade on it. I'm just gonna warm up the crease before I go in with Ape Shit, which is the brown shade here within the palette. I'll be going back and forth between the two just because I want a deeper kind of crease to accentuate the cut crease. Applied Two Can Play That Game. Like I said, it's this more deeper red shade here in the crease of my eyelids, and I concentrated mostly on the outer corners to kind of deepen it. I want to just deepen the crease, but I deepen here and then I blend out. So I pack on the product here on the outer corners of my eyelid, and then whatever's left I then kind of disperse throughout the rest of my crease, just so I can have a more concentrated focus on the outer corners and deepen the outer corners as I want. Now I'm going in with the shade Ape Shit here, and I'm gonna just go over Two Can Play That Game. Using the same brush, but I just cleaned it off. I like using a blending brush. I understand that sometimes people use a tapered brush and then disperse, but I feel like since I want to lightly go over Two Can Play That Game, I'm just gonna use my blending brush. And then plus I'm lazy, so one brush for everything type of girl. As I apply ape shit on the outer corners, I'm not putting it all throughout my crease. So I'm just literally focusing on the outer corner of my eye, and then it adds this beautiful kind of like deepness. What I noticed, you guys, as I'm applying all like the deeper shades, I'm not getting fallout. Like, please tell me, where's the fallout? Like, please, if you can see it, let me know, because I don't see nothing. And I love how easy it is to blend out the shades. It's not like it's or not movable. I don't use primer, so there you go. When it comes to my eyelids, I just use concealer, which sometimes could be a hit or miss because concealer is just as oily and moist as your own natural eyelid oils. So sometimes your colors can crease up, or sometimes they might be a little bit more stiff to blend out, but with this palette I'm not getting any of that. So it's so nice to have something so workable even with the darker shades. And then on top of that, I'm not wasting product because there's not any fallout, you know, even with the dark shades. That's good. I'm gonna go back in with Two Can Play That Game and then pounce on them. So my red shade here and then my orange shade here. I'm gonna just mix in the two because I kind of want to diffuse what I already added for Ape Shit. I want Ape Shit to be there, but not there to where you can see it too much. It's just literally to add some depth to my eyelid before cutting the crease. I'm gonna go in and just go over on top of that, kind of in between where Ape Shit is right here pretty much, and then the rest of my two transition shades, I'm just gonna kind of go over that to diffuse. Bring out the product a little bit to the side of my eye because I love a wing shadow look. That works so well. Now you can't really see like Ape Shit. You can see obviously here, but here it just looks a little more blended out to me. Blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease using the Juvia's Place Concealer shade 11. And how I cut my crease, or how I've learned to, I'm not like a pro or anything at it, but I literally just go ahead onto my lid and I draw out where I need. I'll show you. I'll take the concealer brush, nothing special, look down into a mirror, then I draw out on my lid where I want my product to hit. So pretty much when I look up, it's gonna hit like a perfect natural crease. Put maybe some right here. And see how it just naturally cuts where it needs to go. I might do it like one more time and like move my eye, and then just naturally cuts where it needs to go. Life hacks, okay. And the brush of the concealer is perfect because it's already kind of like more moon shaped, if you can kind of see. So it has that natural crease already to it, so it just helps. If you don't have something like a brush like this or anything, I do have a more rounded like flat brush, and you can also just use that too for like little corners of your eye or the outline of the cut crease if you don't want to keep going in with the brush, or if the brush of the concealer just doesn't work. You can use it like that, like you just go in and clean up the outline. And I found that it helps that if you come from the outline down, you don't risk going over it, versus if you're just trying to go around it and its natural shape, you might overline, if that makes sense. So starting from the outline of the cut crease, you could just work down. And we're just gonna leave it like that because I will mess it up any further. Make sure it's evenly dispersed on my eyelid. Now I'm gonna go on with the other eye. Now that my concealer is on both lids, my creases are cut almost to the gods, like yes, bam. You can kind of see, like I was talking about the oils from the eyelid and the oil from the concealer. It just looks a little oily, So I could see where primer could be a benefit in this case. But regardless, I'm going to continue on with the look. I will be topping off my eyelids with Big Peacock Energy. It's like this gorgeous like green glitter shade right here. My brush is all type of jacked up, but let me see if I can it's just super gorgeous and chunky. Like, oh yes, like you can pick up like just hella product on a dry brush, period. Ain't no need no setting spray. She already ready, you feel me? Like, yes, we love it. We stand. I'm here for it. Just look at that. Look, that's not like a loose glitter in those little like glitter pots. There's no glue on my lid, you feel me? That's straight from the pan, baby. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of biased because I hella love green and I love glitter, so this is everything for me right here. Everything. Bretman, you did that, boo. I'm so proud of you. Like, he like one of the youngest in the game, just doing it. Like, and he's staying versatile. He not just trying to stick with one brand. He ain't a only name brand type of hoe, you feel me? He trying to be like, the girls can afford whatever I'll come out with, period. This is so cute so far. Like, this is cute. So I'm gonna try to go up more and hit the outline of my crease here. That's where I usually have an issue with when it comes to cut creases, because naturally I kind of want to blend out that separation between my crease and my lid, but trying to fight that and just lightly go over it with my glitter. And then kind of compact here on the inner tear duct area. Ooh, that is so cute. That is amazing. Like, it looks kind of janky, you feel me, if you're not into cut creases, but I mean, honestly, this is a look. Once you add lashes and all, like, just imagine, like, all eye looks honestly look kind of sketch without lashes, but when you add lashes, you'll be popping. That's everything. That is everything for me. Now I'm going to focus on the under eye area. I don't see too much fallout from the glitter itself, but I'm still going to brush off whatever is there. Go on with the rest of my routine, my foundation, my lashes. But like I said, I'm going to go into my under eye first before I go into the full spiel. Yeah, I don't even see like any fallout from the glitter like that. Oh, right there, probably see very little. And honestly, like, once my foundation and all that goes on, you're not going to really even notice it. So let's not be bougie here, people. Let's see. For my under eye, I think I want to go in back with Pounce on them, and then 2 can play that game. But I'm going to use a smaller brush here, a more tapered brush. I'm just blending those 2 in. That's cute. That's going to be really cute together. You see that? A tapered brush allows a little bit more precision. I struggle with like my waterline and under eye area, so this is everything for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and deepen my under eye, my waterline area, with the black shade Alpha right here, just a little bit, you feel me? Just a little teensy tiny bit. Applying Alpha mainly to like the outer corner of my waterline and then dragging it inwards. So it just has a little bit of a depth to it right here. Just a little bit. Then I'll go back over it with Pounce on them, the orange shade originally, to blend that all out. That looks so cute so far. Put lashes on and then my makeup, and then I'll be right back. So my lashes are drying, but in the meantime, I'm going to show you what's good with the loose highlighter. I think I want to use, I think this one is called Gold Lioness. I think I want to use that right now for my look. I'm just going to kind of tap it out into the lid. Has this nice kind of like disbursement right here going on. That's cute. And I'm going to apply it on before I apply my blush, just so it'll marry all together. That just gives me such a healthy kind of glow. Very natural. And I'm applying with a thicker kind of blending brush, just so I can blend out easier into my skin. I've been going for a more natural, kind of dewier highlight look lately. I don't want to make it look like I have highlight on, but yeah, just something a little bit more natural. And oh, that was my mistake. So you see the difference out right here? It's a little bit heavier than where I've applied it here. That's a lot for me. So we're just gonna blend that out. And I'm gonna try to keep my face as normal as possible. So I was watching this video by Robert Welsh, who was talking about, Robert Welsh is a professional makeup artist, and he's a beauty guru person here on YouTube. And I was watching his video, and he's like, when he does makeup for people, he does it in their natural kind of like setting. Like, for instance, when people apply their blush or their highlight, they want to smile and then create that kind of illusion there. But realistically, you're not going to look like that all day. If you walk around talking about all day, then that's just, maybe you're in a really good mood, maybe you're off the Percocets and you're having a really good like high, but at the same time, that's just not realistic. So he says he applies it in the person's natural kind of like setting, I guess. Like I said, naturally you just apply it how you're gonna really look like in real life. And that just looks gorgeous. It doesn't look like it's too much, but I do want to buff it out just a little bit because I am going out in public. And on my screen, it doesn't capture, yeah, up close it captures. How crazy that looks, girl. They will go ahead and put me on the shade room so quick. I'll be looking embarrassed. Talking about, look at this Hawthorne prostitute. We don't need this. We don't need it. So no worries, blend that out a little bit. Take my little beauty sponge and I'm just gonna kind of press it into my skin and blend it out. No worries, it'll just look more like a natural kind of, like, you'll see I have highlight, but obviously it's not like, oh, she got highlight, like she was snorting the highlight. Like, it just looks like natural highlight. It looks not natural, but like it looks better, way better. Like, you can kind of see up here where I brought it up to my temples, that needs to diffuse a bit more. But as far as like on my cheeks, it doesn't look so crazy. And on my nose, boom, like simple, easy fix. And I still keep my glowy goddess look to it. Going in with some blush, I'm gonna be using the Construct blush by Makeup Shayla in ColourPop. Apply my lashes, and I will be right back just one last final time. This is what the final look looks like. She is cute. The lashes I got from some like beauty supply like place. It's not like Lily lashes or anything, or Ari lashes. Like, these are just normal regular eyelashes. I did not do my edges, so don't come for me in the comments. Don't say, oh, she ain't got no edges. They look really light because my foundation got into my hair, and I don't care to bother with them further than this. But this is the final look. I really am proud of how much I've grown as an artist, as a YouTube makeup artist, just as a creative. I love this look so much. Like, hope y'all hoes is ready for like St. Patrick's Day or whatever. I was gonna say Valentine's Day, but I mean like St. Patrick's Day. Drink up, kiss someone if they're Irish, you know, luck of the leprechaun, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, once again, welcome. Mwah. Thank you. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Let me know down below what you guys think of this look. If there's something you would do differently, maybe add a little bit more highlight. That's what I'm looking at. I feel like the more highlight, the better in this case. If you would have changed the lip out for something a little bit more bold, if you would have done something a little bit more smoky on the eyes, let me know down below. And I want to correct myself. The loose highlighter powder is $7.99 on the Wet n Wild beauty website. So not $6. I think I said $6.99, but it's $7.99. Like I said, the palette itself is $14.99 for 15 shades, and over, I think if you spend about like $20 to $35 to get a free makeup bag. I got theirs, of course, because I spent more than the required amount, so I got a free makeup bag, and this sucker holds like everything. It'll hold the Bible in here, girl, if you got it. The Bible, the Glock, whatever you use to protect yourself and your makeup too. So that's that. Good little grab bag, a little thank you for shopping with Wet n Wild. Thank you so much, Bretman Rock. I'm so proud of you. Love your marketing team. Like, you really got some people looking out for you, and just stay true to who you are. Remember where you came from. Be true to the girls. We love you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out of here, and hope you like it. Let me know.